Alright, so that's my opening because they played that in the trailer for today's movie review, Cold Pursuit. Since that was more cowbell because that was in the trailer for Cold Pursuit, that's why I just try to do that from the trailers. So my thoughts with Cold Pursuit. So this is a review because I know this was released back in February 8th, since the Lego Movie 2 came out on February 8th, but I didn't see it on February 8th because I was going to see more on Lego Movie 2, but not what I wanted. Alright, so Cold Pursuit I just saw, which it stars Liam Neeson and lots of others I don't know. And this is a story about his son that works at an airport and then somehow dies over drug overdose. And then he was knowing that was not true. And then his wife was like somehow not knowing how he's been addicted to drugs. And she was like all upset. And then Liam Neeson had to go after these guys that killed his son. And he was literally coming out for revenge. He was more like a lawn snowplow, guy that was for over at this place called Open Road, which it was filmed in Colorado and Denver. So, Cold Pursuit. This has like pretty good parts, but this had like pretty good parts into it, but usually the cinematography in there is like amazing in there, like how well like the shots are in the movie and how well the Neeson is, but kind of with the first act falls down a little bit, like, well, not the first act, kind of in parts of the second act kind of like falls down a little. I mean, it's not like like bad acting. It's just like kind of like falls down a little bit. That was a little bit in the movie. And the story gets a little bit like mishmashed up a little bit. Like you're gonna like have your like self get lost into it. It's like you have to like have really hard focus on this. And the movie's kind of a bit brutal. Like, it's pretty brutal, and it has a little bit of cool comedy. Like, I can't think of anything else comedy, but... And the pacing gets a little bit, like, slowish, but Neeson was pretty good in there, but it was just really not good enough. Like, this movie was, like, okay to watch. Like, I'll probably not rewatch this in a couple of days or something, but I could just probably think this could be like a fine movie, but well, I can also think this had like a little like mishmash on the story, the soundtrack, all of that, but a little bit cool with the action, all of that combining, but I really got nothing else to say, so I mean, it's not a terrible movie. No, it's not a bad movie. It's not a rant. No. But I'll just give Cold Pursuit a 4.9 out of a 10 and a C+. C+. So, that's literally all. So, Cold Pursuit was a fine movie. So, that was... Surprised I was doing an opening of more cowbell with Lil. I'm not doing like Will Ferrell SNL, okay? That's not it. Alright, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. And Stardust, and you now.